Hello Pretties! In today's video I'm going to show you how to make a couple pair of earrings, basically using the same style for both pair, using some gorgeous artisan beads crafted by Heidi. If you haven't checked out that video, it's under my videos, so just go check that out. She's got some absolutely stunning pieces, and I'm using these beads, this one here, the seahorse, and the ammonite bead are from her. So if you stick around, we'll go ahead and make these two pair of earrings. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to move this one off to the side, and we'll do that one in a minute. So I went ahead and did one already made up, and I just used this gorgeous bead that was made by Heidi, and I had won a lot from her with the beads in it, and she had some of these little pearls and a little crystal. The only thing I added was a little Swarovski crystal, but she had the mother of pearl shell, and so I just thought it would be fun to create a nice little earring with these, because I only have two of the seahorses, so I had to hurry up and make me a pair of earrings because I absolutely love them. So what you'll need, you know, just find your favorite beads, but this is basically a concept video, just how to put the little dangle charms and put it together, but I had to feature these gorgeous beads. So if you have a focal bead, you know, just go ahead and do that, use that, and use this method to create these little dangles on the bottom. So I just wanted to do this little video to show you how I went ahead about doing it. So I went ahead and used an eye pen, and I put my beads that I'm going to use for my focal right here on the eye pen. And I probably should have made my dangles off camera because I'm horrible with trying to do these. I know people use their pliers. I basically just fold it down over my nail, and I snip off what I don't need. I keep about my finger length. Use your round nose pliers to start making that loop. And you know, I really want to invest in the one loop pliers. I really need to do that. I'm going to probably get me a pair very, very soon, because and then if your loop at the top and your loop at the bottom don't quite match up, you can always take two sets of pliers and turn them, or just kind of use your fingers and turn it. Just make sure that loop is all the way closed and straight. I'm gonna grab my other pair of pliers. You see this shadow in the background. Sorry about that, guys. And I'm just gonna adjust that a little bit. And there's my first bead. And again, this can all be adjusted as you go along, because you're going to kind of be opening these and adding things and adding the wire and stuff like that. So this is going to all be adjusted. Anyway, that's our little focal piece. Now we're going to make our little dangles. Let me set that right there so you can see that gorgeousness. Okay, and so let's see. I think I used head pin. Yeah, head pins for the rest for the little dangles on this one. So we're just going to put my pearl on one. And my head pins were a little thick. I had to find one that would fit the pearl to accommodate that pearl, because you know, pearl openings are kind of small. So I didn't want real long dangles, and I've tried to keep them kind of simple because this is a longer piece, and I'm not crazy about super long earrings. So I went ahead and put that one on, and then for my next dangle, I'm going to put one of the mother of pearl shell beads, and what did I put with that? A little I put the little opalite seafoam crystal on that one, and then on this one I strung the little clear AB crystal with one of these little rondelle beads. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this on camera with y'all, but like I said, I just kind of bend it over my nail. They come in handy for this. And then I always try to do that whole thing with the pliers, and they always come out kind of wonky. So I don't know. I'm not the best at the loop making, so that's also why I want to get one of those one-step loopers. I think it would really save me and make it a whole lot neater and more precise. I do the best I can with these loops, but none of them, mine always come out a little off, but I just adjust them. Okay, so that's one little dangle made. There she is. Alright, I'm going to bend this one over my nail. I'm sure there's somebody out there saying that's not the way to do it. It's okay. Everybody works differently. It's gonna be alright. They still dangle. They still get there. Alright, so we're gonna start rolling this. Adjust your pliers and roll towards you. Just trying to keep you all in frame. See, like I said, I'm not the best at this whole looping business, but you get the point. I'm sure I know there's a whole lot of people out there that do that a whole lot better and a whole lot easier than I probably do, but I try. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push that one over my nail. Nothing has to be perfect, guys. It just has to get the job done and get on the earring and be a little dangle, and that's what it does. Okay, so just roll it, adjust, roll it, adjust, and roll it. And make sure it's closed. Oh no, I'm probably off camera. I'm sorry, guys. Try to get everything on camera, but I'm kind of working around my lamp because I have my if you see my setup, it's not professional in least, but I'm working on it. I gotta get a I want to try to get a tripod stand. It's small though. I don't want one that's really big and cumbersome because then it'll be in my way and I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so we got our little dangles made, and all we're going to do is just open it up, and I just have to see how I put these on. Let's see, I put the pearl in the middle. Okay, and this bead will flip, so let's see. Yeah, it's going to be, they're both going to face the same way, which is fine. It doesn't bother me any. Okay, so let me get my pliers and gently open this up towards you. Never pull away from you because then you'll kind of mess up your loop, and then it'll be all wonky and it won't work. Be all misshapen, and I have enough misshapen this of my own. I don't need to add to it. Okay, so then we'll just close that up. Call it a hot mess morning with watching this storm coming towards us. We have had 3 storms in the last month. It's crazy. I'm ready for hurricane season to be over. But anyway, okay. So we got our little dangles. Look how cute. And like I said, it's just simple little dangles. They'll move around and flop around, and that's all fine and good because I don't like really long earrings. So that's why I didn't put any chain, because I was going to put chain and then just kind of dangle them along the chain, and then I said no, because it's going to add more length, and I just didn't want that. Okay, so I just opened that loop. I found my ear wire over here. It's kind of hiding out the way. Okay, add that on. Close your loop. And it's as simple as that. Really, really simple pair of earrings. Now again, these go around so that they're totally fine, but if you need to adjust, you can just take your pliers, hold it, and just kind of turn that loop until you get it situated to the front where you need it, like so. And I'm going to try to close that just a little bit more because it looks like it's a little bit open. Okay, so here are our beautiful seahorse earrings. Oh, sorry guys. Those beads obviously are what make these earrings a focal. They are stunning. Love Heidi's work. I'm so excited. I can't wait to wear these. Love those. Alright, so that's one pair done. Easy. Now, if y'all watched my last video of my unboxing of my items that I got from Heidi, then you know that these were my absolute favorite. I love these. Okay, and of course I had to add some dangles, and I added them the same way. I just added, and like I said, this turns, so you just gotta, they'll flop around. But I have a seashell, because this is a snail fossil, ammonite. So I added a little seashell, added a little swirl, because I kind of like to go with the theme of the little swirl. And I used those beautiful faceted rondelles with the, I forgot what they call them. I don't know, but they have all the titanium coated, I think, of the beads. And then I had the little flat spacer beads. I got the flat spacers from Joann's, I believe. Or Michael's. It might have been Michael's. But anyway, and then, I used some Swarovski bicone crystals. And so, yeah, so we'll just go ahead and make these little dangles. Let me spread this out here. So, and then these charms I do have available in my Facebook group. If you're not a member, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, it's Pirate Pretties, Jewelry, Gemstones, Beads, and Findings. And I do have a lot of jewelry making supplies available in that group. And so just check that out. And I'll leave the link for that group, the Facebook group, in the description box below. So check that out. Okay, so I'm gonna dump these out. So again, I used that gorgeous focal. Have a couple of charms that again are available in my Facebook group. Used some rondelles, the faceted rondelles, and that beautiful titanium. These, if you're watching my video from Dollar Bee Box, I had purchased some of those strands of beads. This was the 6mm. And then there's my little Swarovski. And then I used a few little bead caps, little silver bead caps. And then these just look like hematite on the inside, but it has that coating on the outside, on the side. Whoops. Let's see if I can show you all on the side. When you stack them together, you'll see it's got that coating on the side. Really pretty. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use an eye pen. And actually, I only used one head pin for this one, this little shorter dangle in the middle. The rest I used eye pen. So I'm going to take my eye pen and I'm going to put a bead cap and the round titanium bead and another little bead cap. And then I'm going to put this gorgeous focal, and I want to say I put my swirl to the bottom. I did, like this little bottom part of the snail shell. Put that to the bottom. And then I just added a little bicone, moving my bead mat, a little bicone at the top. Whoop. Well, I said I was. Alright, let me grab another one. I have some extras over here because I'm going to make another, I'm going to make a bracelet that matches. I don't have any more seahorses, but I do have more of these. So I'm going to make a bracelet in another video to match this. So, okay, so again, I'm going to take that and bend it over my nail. Clip off what I don't need. And then I'm going to take the loop and curl it, curl it, curl it. Okay. Alright, and I have to add my ear wire, so I'll just make sure that everything is closed before I finish. Alright, so that is our focal piece. Now we're going to make our little dangles. And I'm going to use, like I said, the eye pen for the ones with the charms. And I did a bead cap. Oh. Work with me, beads. Okay. And then a faceted rondelle crystal. I love those. Oh gosh, those are so pretty. And if you're interested in those, check those out. I do have some available in the Facebook group. And then I'm going to put another bead cap. So I have it framing that, and then I think that might be it. I just left that one simple because again, I didn't want them super, super long when I finished them. So, okay. So let me go ahead and make this dangle. Got to bend it over my nail. way too long. Okay, cut that off. Grab the round pliers, bend, curl, readjust, curl, and readjust. One step loop on my next investment. And then, of course, you know, when you're trying to do it on camera, it just, for me, it never works out like great. I have to do it kind of really close to my face. And I'm working around something, so. Anyway, it's okay. It's good enough. We can adjust, okay. And then the other one that's going to have the charm, I used 2 of the little flat discs and a bicone. And these are little 4mm bicones. And of course, they don't want to work like that. Okay, so I'll put our bicone on. I'll put 2 more of the little flat ones. Thought I had too many out. I was like, well, what did I use the other ones for? Okay, but I see I haven't made my little small dangle yet. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. I'm like, uh-oh, I have extra beads. What did I do? Trying to be prepared before I start. But that's not always the case. Okay. Bend it over my nail. Like so. Cut off the extra. And if you're using these really long, because I only had long eye pins, don't throw that away. You can make a loop on each end and have a head pin, an eye pin. Make it, or a link or a connector or something. So don't throw those long pieces away, because that's just wasting, and we don't need to waste. We need to save where we can, right? And there's no point in throwing that away if we can use it. So, there you go. Alright. 2 dangles made. And we just need 1 more. And I'm going to use my head pin for the one that is over here. And I use the rondelle. And what else did I use? Oh, I have to get another crystal because I dropped that one, huh? Okay, 2 of the little flat beads. And you see how it has that coating on the side when there's on there? Really cool. Okay, and then I need 1 more little bicone. Come here, Mr. Crystal. And you have to love Swarovski. Oh my gosh, Swarovski is amazing. I love the crystals. Okay, I'm gonna bring that one over my nail. Oh, got something on my nail. No telling what. You can see the reflection of the ceiling fan in my nail. That's funny. Alright, so we're going to cut off the extra. I have a habit, I think, too. I cut it too short sometimes. Maybe that makes it more difficult for me to roll it. Okay, grab my round nose. Start curling it, adjusting, curling, adjusting, and curling until it's closed. Okie dokie, and there's the last little dangle. So we have our 3 little dangles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one, which one did I put? Okay, on this one, I put the shell because it was bigger and I wanted the smallest little dangle, sorry guys, to have, not to be too long. So open that up and put, whoops, you see what I did? I grabbed the wrong one. Grabbed the one that was already on the earring. Can't do that. Okay. Then of course, you know, there's this tiny little bead. Get on there. Nope, I gotta open it just a little bit more. Okay. And she made it on there. Now, close it up. Now I'm going to make sure it's really closed because that's the end of that one. Dangle is going to go in the bottom. Let me get my flat noses. And, oh, goodness gracious. Okay. And there's the little seashell dangle. There's one. And then the other one I put the little swirl on. So we're going to open her up, put the little swirl charm on, and close it up. Okay. Oh, I just kind of tossed that over there, didn't I? Okay, there's the two little charms. Now, all I have to do is open up this bottom. And I put the little shorter one in the middle with the two longer, the two charms on the outside. So I'm going to take my flat nose, and again, twist it towards you. You don't want to pull it apart. And just put one with a charm, this one, and then the one with the seashell. That way. Get in there. Again, I didn't want to use chain because, you know, you could, and it probably may lay it a little nicer if you don't mind long earrings. Just cut your little piece of, like a little snip of chain, and you can attach these little charms with jump rings, and they'll be a little longer. But for me, this is perfect, and they just kind of flop around. This one, it's at the top of the bead. Wait, hold up. It's not going to lay like that. What is it doing? Oh, I don't know if it went. Hold up. I might have closed it around it. Hold up. So let me open this back up a little bit. What did I do? Hold on, guys. Let me take this over here so I can see what I'm looking at. Okay. So there you go, there's your little dangles. And then I'm just going to add the ear wire at the top. Get a flat nose before I mess something up. Okay. Open it. Put the ear wire. And close it back up. And I'm going to go back and just make sure that everything is closed really, really good. But these are done. Let me show you how beautiful. Look at the sparkle. Oops. Let me just show you this one. Okay, guys. So there you go. And I'll take a picture after at the end and add it to the video. But I am going to jump off of here and end this video because it is kind of long, just for the two pair of earrings, and I'll start another video showing you how I do my bracelet to match this beautiful emanite. So if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Join me for the next video. Click on that subscribe button down below to get all the information for Heidi's beads and for my Facebook group. And if you would, when you click on the subscribe button, when the bell appears, click on the notification so that when I upload a new video, it'll send you a notification to watch. So I will see you in future unboxings, hauls, and jewelry making videos to come. Bye, guys.